There you go. We'll see what we get here.
All right, got a question for you. How many?
Just the one.
Okay, you're a single player, right? Now,
Correct.
keeping it easy. Okie dokie. Have a look around and check an episode.
Sake of Shit, Toy Humor, Crime Punishment, Super Ultimate Trivia, Big Mess of Trivia.
30 seconds. When you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. That's B, as in Biafra. 20 seconds. We got 20. Now listen, this couldn't be much simpler. A question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. Then you pick one of the choices on the screen. You got it? Now be careful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's going to mess up the bed.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Wow, you're pretty brave to be playing the super ultimate trivia episode. I'm not kidding you either. This one's pretty overwhelming and all-powerful. All right, pick a category.
Nope.
The category? What the hell, Hello Kitty, is going on? $1,000 if you get it. One question coming right up. Given her unusual facial anatomy, which of the following accessories would Hello Kitty definitely not need? Hello Kitty toothpick, Hello Kitty ear cleaner, Hello Kitty fake eyelashes, or Hello Kitty nose picker? Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth, so she really wouldn't have much use for a toothpick. Huh. So how does Hello Kitty get the vital nutrients she needs to stay so peppy? A Hello Kitty intravenous drip? All right, I need a category. For your enjoyment, you're such a diction. I'm gonna make this one $1,000.
She's pissed.
He's pissed.
We're pissed.
So pissed about a question. We're pissed about
Hey, there's the second pissed about a question
this
this
pissed about
round.
a question letter comes to us from Lauren R., who hails from lovely New Hampshire, USA. Lauren writes, the question asked, what would you see on the Richard Persimmons show? Yep, that's right. Lauren sounds like the Pepperidge Farm guy. The choice of answers went something like 1, fruit, blah, 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 2, tree, blah, 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 3, whatever, blah, 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 4, blah, blah, blah. You jackasses had decided to use fruit as the correct answer. A persimmon proper is a tree, plant. My friend and I had a $50 bet going, and that one question made all the difference. Well, you know, Lauren is pretty smart, but to be honest, we never gave tree as an option. And according to this book here called the dictionary, a persimmon is the name of either the tree or the fruit. Oh, but I don't want to fight anymore. Instead, let me ask you this question. What trait demonstrated in her letter would probably give Lauren the competitive edge if she were a contestant on Win Ben Stein's Parsimony? Stinginess, blah, blah, blah. Rudeness, blah, blah, blah. Anger, blah, blah, blah. Or humor, blah, blah, blah. Parsimony is excessive frugality, or cheapness. You know, like someone who tries to welch on a $50 bet with a friend by writing a letter of complaint.
Thank you.
Oh, and if somebody could pass on word to Lauren that not only will we not be sending her the $50 she lost, but tell her to please stop harassing us about refunding the 32-cent stamp, too. Throw me a category. May I introduce, you are your own breath mint. How does $2,000 sound? Heads up, here it comes. Altoids are known as the original celebrated curiously strong peppermints. What should be the tagline for a product called Deltoids? The curiously strong
I
buttocks,
believe that would be the
curiously
shoulders.
strong lip. Your deltoids are your shoulder muscles. Of course, deltoids don't really give your breath as much of a crisp, minty smell as a rancid, meaty smell. Category, please. Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a dis or dat.
Okay.
This dis or dat's category name is Unoriginal Sin. Now, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Bond girl or a Puritan. Every time a name comes up, if it's a character from a James Bond film, press 1. If it's a famous Puritan, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4.
Okay.
I'm going to add 500 to your score for a right answer. And you lose 500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. All right, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Honey Rider, Bond Girl, Paris Carver, Increase Mather, Pearl Prin, Holly Goodhead, Goody Proctor. Last one, Pussy. That's all she wrote. You got 6 out of 7 right. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Let's look at your score. There you go. Good job. That's all you're getting out of me. Come on, let's go. Time to pick a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for I Just Call to Say I'm Inanimate. You get it right, you get 2K. Hey, do you remember that anti-racism song, Ebony and Ivory? You know, Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney side by side on their piano keyboard. Well, imagine a geographical remake of Ebony and Ivory with the Black Sea singing Stevie Wonder's part. Since it's side by side with the Black Sea, what locale could be Paul McCartney? The Ivory Coast, the White Cliffs of Dover, Caucasia, or Sugar Hill? Caucasia is the area on the east coast of the Black Sea.
There you go.
Side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? Huh? Why don't we, people? Oh God! Come here, everybody, come here. Join hands. We will, people. Yes, we will.
We will, we will, we will!
Give me a category. The category is, it's my party and I'll start a war if I want to. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see how you handle this one. Suppose you celebrate your 30th birthday by reenacting the 30 Years' War. Which of the following party games should you use to ignite the hostilities? Pin the blockade on France, bobbing for Poland, toss the Catholics out a window, or shoot the Austrian Archduke?
30 Years' War.
Let me show you what I would have picked. The 30 Years' War was started by the defenestration of Prague when a bunch of Protestant nobles threw a couple of Catholic governors out a window.
A monkey.
2 syllables.
Flying monkey.
Flying monkey out the window.
All right, pick a category. We're calling this one, That's No Lady, That's My Hojo's. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, free your mind. Suppose you have your wedding at a nearby Howard Johnson hotel. Because it's Hojo's color scheme, what color tuxedos will you suggest the groomsmen wear to match? Crimson and lime, salmon and navy, orange and turquoise, or yellow and violet?
I think it'd be orange and turquoise.
Howard Johnson's famous color scheme is orange and turquoise. And the best part is you can use those tuxes over and over again. Like as camouflage if you're ever hunting in a tub of Tropicana and Windex. All right, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Some toys work better with butter all over them. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, get ready, get set. Analogy. Bagel is to hula hoop as Bialy is to Slinky, Nerf ball, yo-yo, or Frisbee.
I mean, I get the whole bagel hula hoop thing, but Bialy kind of throwing me here.
Why didn't you pick this one? Bialys are those flat, round, onion-flavored rolls. You know, when I was a kid, we had to eat Frisbees and hula hoops for nourishment, while my mother dined on Mr. Potato Head. Throw me a category. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
Another gibberish.
Your gibberish category for today is
So those are
the kind
12
of
gibberish.
mom you don't bring home to girl. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. All right, listen up. Every second and a half, some of that cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to move quick. Okay, take a gander at this phrase and tell me what it rhymes with, will you? Smarmy? Who? Her? And don't concern yourself
Smarmy
with that
who, her?
punctuation.
Smarmy
Okay,
Hoover.
first clue. It's a person at a shindig. It's a person at a shindig who isn't having a good time. You know, like the guy who brings his own sugarless carrot sticks to nibble on. Last clue. Then now's the time to type in your answer.
We'll take it.
You may find this hard to believe, but I used to be a party pooper. Oh, I'm talking like when I was 6 years old. My mom was always yelling at me, and I was in counseling for years, and crowds made me really nervous, and, you know, I lost control every once in a while. Or was that my first wedding? I can't remember. Category, please. Coming at you. Stop, drop, and roll call. This one can get you $6,000. Okay, crank up the carpal tunnels, because I got to fill in the blank for you. Buzz in and type the answer when you can fill in the rest of this sequence. Jackie, Tito, Marlon, Michael, and... ah, damn it. What's the other one's name?
Marlon, Tito, Jackie.
Well, obviously this wasn't ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3 for you, huh? How about this? Jermaine Jackson? Yeah, he's the missing member of the Jackson 5. Missing in the sense that he's not on the list. Not in the sense that, you know, anybody's been wondering where he is.
No, we get you. We
Time to
get
pick
you.
a category. This one's called The Candyland Before Time. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If a Milky Way bar had been sitting in a vending machine since the beginning of the Milky Way galaxy, how old would it be? 2,000 years, 5 to 10 million years, 12 to 15 billion years, or 100 to 125 billion years?
I think it's either 3 or 4, but I'm not going to guess.
Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it?
Oh, should I win
The
for it?
Milky
I
Way
would've guessed
galaxy
3.
dates back 12 to 15 billion years. You know, give or take a few hundred million. Now, if you want to find out when the universe was created, you got to buy that beech nut gum. Give me a category. This category is known as My Heat-Seeking Golf Ball Just Hit a Buick. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. And now, your question. Given what technology the U.S. Golf Association kept legal in a 1998 decision, which of these comments would you most likely hear at the Masters? That large tee looks great on Lee Jansen. Greg Norman has an electric shaft. Does Fuzzy Zeller have Teflon balls? Or Tiger Woods has such a big head? The U.S. Golf Association has recently decided that it won't prohibit the use of clubs with massive swollen heads.
Here we go.
And luckily, in a very close vote, they also decided to keep the game of golf really long and boring. All right, pick a category. Let's see what we got going. Dignity? Never heard of it. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. Get the wax out of your ears. It's question time. Given the TV gig, Judge Wapner landed following his stint on the People's Court. Over which of the following cases would he most likely preside? Miss Florida versus Miss Montana. Lassie versus Bob's Dog Grooming Salon. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Brooklyn Brawler. Or Monica Geller versus Ross Geller.
I find for the plaintiff and sentence the defendant to a pile driver followed by a DDT and a wicked body slam.
Okay, now here's a good answer. Looks like everybody's favorite ass-kicking judge finally got a little tired of all the crazy people in his court, because his follow-up TV gig is Judge Wapner's Animal Court. This is Doug Llewellyn outside Judge Wapner's courtroom interviewing the plaintiff. What do you think of the judge's decision? So you're not happy with the verdict. Category, please. For your viewing pleasure, male members only. How does $4,000 grab you? Eyes forward, we're going. Suppose you visit a nudist colony and are astonished by all the male genitalia on display. What would be the correct way to express your amazement? Woo-wee, look at all those penis-eye. Gee whiz, look at all those penis-um. Golly, look at all those peenies. Or zoinks, look at all those peenia. Should have picked this one. Two ways to say it, penises and peenies. And like all peenies, if you see one lying on the street, heads up, grab it. It's your lucky day.
Okay. Ooh, I think that was long enough.
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing $2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember. Remember the clue. The two words that match have to fit this clue. TV by the numbers. And I'm not talking about all those extra stations I get since I got a legal cable either.
One day at a time. There you go. Three's Company. Okay, out the door. Can't remember half the million lyrics, but there you go. Heaven. Enough. 5. Something.
Yeah, baby, you were all over that attack. Let's see what you did to your score. That does it. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will you? Because
You don't know Jack!
Hey, if this episode is a keeper, just hit F and mark it as a favorite. If you're ready for some more, just let me know.
Okay. Oh, whoop. Nope. Anyway. This concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack, Louder, Faster, and Funnier. Be sure to leave a comment in the section below. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button and spread the word. This is Ticket Squeeze Gaming, and that arcade is now closed.